Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rachel Pipa, Dr. Discussion for the lesson 4. So, before we start our class, please all stand. And we are going to music to the page. So our topic for today is the classroom climate. So the classroom climate is a more product of a product among teacher and student interaction than the physical condition of the classroom environment. So the physical condition of the classroom may exert an influence on the social interaction among personalities in class, but it may not contribute as much as the classroom social interaction does. So, our learning objective influence with our learning objectives.
So, learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student can describe the classroom climate in a conducive for learning by the use of simile or metaphor. Second, discuss what is a classroom climate that facilitates equal learning, and lastly, answer the given activity after the lesson.
Thank you. So, classroom climate refers to the way you standards and tone that you and your students feel when they are in your classroom. So, alam dito, it means kung ang classroom climate ay nakabase sa ating mga attitude, malalaman natin maganda ating classroom climate is masaya ba, malungkot, pangit ba ang classroom, o maganda. So there are two types of classroom climate. So first is negative classroom climate, and second is positive classroom climate. So the negative classroom climate can feel hostile, chaotic, and out of control. And the positive classroom climate feels safe, respectful, welcoming, and supportive of student learning. So as a future educator, ano mas gusto nyo ang classroom climate in the future? Positive. So they are four aspects of classroom climate. So it is the most factors affecting student learning, such as environment, providing physical content, clear learning goals, and feedback, opportunities to build social skills, and strategies to help you succeed. So my question is, as a future teacher, what is your ideal classroom? Ms. Eliza, what is your ideal classroom? What is your ideal classroom in the future?
Creative.
Creative. Mr. Anya?
Diverse and how inclusive.
Mantaw, you are raising your hand.
A peaceful classroom.
Mayor. So, the ideal classroom is a positive place where the students can learn effectively without any barriers that affect this learning or their learning. So we as a teacher, we must be positive, organized, confident, and compassionate. Because we as a teacher, we are obliged to start a better and ideal classroom environment in the future. And also we must foster the supportive environment. So here are the four aspects of classroom climate. So this classroom climate, physical, intellectual, social, and emotional. In this environment, the students can learn as a product of social interaction, can learn as between students and teacher and students. Having this aspect, we are aware and how to be more conservative in the learning process of the students. So first, Everyone, please read the physical aspect.
Physical aspect of the classroom and course delivery such as classroom type, an auditorium, a small classroom, a lab, layout, example, students sit facing the front of the room, students sit in small groups, everyone sits in a circle, and medium, example, face-to-face online.
So the physical aspect is very important and it's very important in the student learning environment para maka-focus sila sa kanilang pag-aaral para maka-focus sila sa kanilang pag-aaral. Kasi kapag ang kanilang classroom ay small or hindi siya sapat para sa mga estudyante saan hindi sila maka-focus na kanilang pagtuturo. So, may akong tanong para sa inyo. Bakit ang physical aspect? Why physical aspect matters in student learning? Bisa buwakan. Why physical aspect matters in student learning?
Physical aspect matters. One physical aspect.
Mayor Stan. Why physical aspect matters in the student learning?
Physical aspects matter in learning because we can get the attention of the student if we are creative, or we show that we like makuha mo agad yung attention ng mga learners mo if creative ka para in order for them na madali sila matuto.
Okay. So dito nabibigyan namin yung pag-i-create ito sa mga teacher kung may design by the mga classroom, and especially dito rin yung malalaman din mainit ba or malamig sa ating classroom. So next is intellectual aspect. Please read everyone.
Intellectual aspect of the course and class, such as the course content, class discussion topics, course materials, example, textbooks, videos read in class, and the forms and levels of skills and knowledge that students are expected to demonstrate.
Dito dapat kailangan natin yung strategy, mga strategy sa pagtuturo para mas ma-demonstrate natin yung topic natin sa mga students gamit ang textbooks and video screen in class. Next is social aspect.
The social aspect of classroom climate refers to the relationship between students. Example, individualistic versus team-oriented or competitive versus cooperative. And between students and instructor. Example, the instructor being approachable or authoritative to students. And the social atmosphere of the class.
Example, casual, formal, democratic, inclusive.
So dito sa relationship with students. So dito ba tayo sa classroom natin, we are individualistic or team-oriented? Competitive or cooperative?
Cooperative.
So between students and the instructor, so we as a future educator, dapat maging maging approachable, maging nice sa atin na estudyante kaysa naman sa maging cooperative natin sa mga students. Kasi kapag tayo ay magiging cooperative natin or maging strict sa mga students, mas magiging malayo yung kanilang connection sa atin, matatakot sila sa pagtatanong or ma-reach ng kanilang mga concerns sa kanilang pag-aaral. Natutunan ba nila or meron ba silang natutunan or mayroon silang walang naiintindihan. So, here in our classroom, we are, tayo ba dito? Formal learning or anong year?
Casual.
Bakit casual?
Except kung mag-istorya sa teacher.
Ayun. Bakit casual?
Depends sa situation
various emotions and the emotions can shift between students and the instructor can have different emotional reactions. Of course, materials and class discussion. Like for example, the discomfort of the students turn to comfort, the anger to joy, and fear to empowerment. So instructor may slowly be the future educator, may not be fully predict on what's happening in the classroom. So it is our responsibility to maintain the environment we create. So now the classroom climate is also influenced by the physical environment, which covers the physical classroom position, furniture, arrangement, and sitting arrangement, and temperature, and lighting. So dito nasasabi ko, katulad dito na sa ating classroom, nakikita natin yung mga furniture dito, yung mga upuan, ang ating temperature, mainit ba or malamig. Now, ang psychological climate as an indicator being a teacher that takes or her classroom as a positive. So the classroom climate that is conducive for learning is one of the non-learning yet consistent. It is like classroom where specific classroom rules and procedures are clear. Classroom rules are discussed on the first day of the class. Dito sa classroom rules, diba, during our first lecture, they've been oriented sa mga rules ng ating mga instructor para malaman natin kung tama at ay kung ano yung gagawin at hindi gagawin during sa ating class discussion. So, the 30 students are involved in Zoom meeting. So, importante, diba, involve ang students magawa ng mga rules ng classroom para sila rin mismo yung mag-set ng mga rules kasi sila yung nakakaalam kung ano ang mas nakakabuti at mas maganda mas maganda kung ano yung mga rules na ilalagay sa rules. The first is acceptable behavior is reinforced in negative consequences. It is clear for an acceptable behavior are established. 6. There is a healthy balance between dominance and cooperation. 7. Teacher is aware of the different needs of types of students. Dito sa number 7, dapat aware din tayo sa pangangailangan ng mga students. Pangangailangan ng mga students like mga crayons, mga books, papers, like the elementary art, mga principal supplies para i-stock sa kanilang classroom if ever na ang students ay wala mga paper or mga lapis na gagawin. So, active learning is encouraged. Active learning is encouraged in classroom para rin sa mga estudyante kasi if we discuss, dapat kasi dito sa active learning is encouraged. Dito yung learn center. Interaction between student and teacher. Mag-ano ng mga assessment, ask of questions. Para ang learning ng mga bata is mas ma-encourage sila sa pag-listen, kikinig sa yung mga discussion kasi mayroon kayong interaction sa mga estudyante. So that then is the individual discovery of personal meaning, idea, and involvement. 11 is unique personal and subjective nature of learning is emphasized. 12 is there is respect for diversity. Like here sa ating classroom, nire-respect namin yung pagkakaiba ng isa't isa dito sa ating classroom. Kahit saan ka man nanggaling, we respect each other. So the 13th is that individual rights to make mistake is recognized. Dito sa number 13, individual rights to make mistake is recognized. Ito yung parang ang pinapakorreksyonan siya para hindi pagagalitan. Ito yung parang guide mo sa kanila kasi alam mo kung parang i-recognize yung kasalanan. Alam niya kung paano niya magiging ayusin yung kanyang pagkakamali. Verity is for 18% with the advancement of the self-individual nature. And number 16, openness of self rather than concealment of self is encouraged. But here in our classroom, we are open to each other. We are connected to each other. Our relationship is more than just a classmate, but we are family, I think. So 17 learners are encouraged to trust in themselves as well as in external forces. So here in the number 17, learners, we as a teacher dapat i-encourage rin natin yung mga learners natin. I-trust nila yung mga sarili nila kahit sila kahit mga slow learners sila. Dapat may tiwala pa rin sila sa kanilang sarili nila. Kaya nilang gawin ang kaya nilang iba. So number 18, people feel respected and accepted. Here is kakabili lang ito yung inclusivity sa classroom because the people feel the belongingness to the classroom. They are accepted and respected. Confrontation is allowed for persistent and effective and effective faculty and learners are developed. So that is the content of my topic, the classroom climate. So all over the classroom climate has a 4 key aspects: intellectual, emotional, social, and physical. So these 4 key aspects play a vital role in shaping and maintaining better, enthusiastic, and positive classroom environment. So once again, good afternoon.